What up, y'all? It's boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, October 26, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Leonardo DiCaprio is teaming up once again with director Martin Scorsese on the film adaptation of the book Killers of the Flower Moon from Imperative Entertainment. DiCaprio and Scorsese have been loosely attached to the project, which is about Native American tribe, the Osage Nation, in 1920s Oklahoma since 2016. The film, a crime drama, will explore how the Osage Nation became the richest people per capita in the world due to oil being discovered under their land and the FBI's investigation into how they were murdered one by one. Scorsese is producing alongside Imperative Entertainment's Dan Franken, Bradley Thompson, Scalia Productions, Emilia Tinger-Kolsoff, and DiCaprio's Appian Way Productions. Eric Roth penned the script. Killers of the Flower Moon is based on the New York Times best-selling book of the same name by author David Graham. Scorsese said in a statement, "When I read David Graham's book, I immediately started seeing it, the people, the settings, the action, and I knew that I had to make it into a movie. I'm so excited to be working with Eric Roth and reunited with Leo DiCaprio to bring this truly unsettling American story to the screen." DiCaprio and Scorsese have collaborated on 5 previous films, including Gangs of New York, The Aviator, The Departed, Shutter Island, and The Wolf of Wall Street. Freddie Mercury, played by Rami Malek, pursues his dreams of becoming a rock star in the final trailer for the upcoming Queen biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. The clip released Thursday features the music legend facing pushback about his music and creative decisions from record executives and his family. Mercury, who also feuds with his fellow bandmates, pushes through the criticism and finds success with Queen as the group performs for thousands of screaming fans. Mercury says to the record executive about what sets Queen apart from other bands: "We're 4 misfits who don't belong together. We're playing for other misfits, and the outcasts right in the back of the room, we're pretty sure they don't belong either. We belong to them." Bohemian Rhapsody from director Bryan Singer is set to hit theaters on November 2nd. Anthony McCartan penned the script with Queen members Brian May and Roger Taylor serving as music producers. Gilliam Lee stars as May, with Ben Hardy as Taylor, Joseph Mazzello as John Deacon, Alan Leach as Mercury's personal manager Paul Prenter, and Lucy Bonneton as Mercury's girlfriend Mary Austin. Vox Lux released a first trailer featuring Natalie Portman. The 37-year-old actress plays Celeste, a troubled music superstar who catapulted to fame as a teenager after surviving a tragedy with her sister Eleanor, played by Stacey Martin. The trailer shows a present-day Celeste about to stage her comeback with a new album. Jude Law co-stars as the character's manager, with Jennifer Aho as her publicist and Rafferty Cassidy as her daughter. Portman says of Celeste's struggles with fame in a recent interview with Coming Soon, "I definitely had the experience of what people expect from you and what strangers expect of you, so all of that I could draw from." She also added, "She's a really wild character that we haven't seen before. It's really a reflection of the times with pop culture, violence, and media." Vox Lux is directed by the child of the leader Helmer Bradley Corbett and is opening in theaters on December 7th. The film features music from Australian singer Sia, according to Deadline. Alexander Skarsgard has been cast in Warner Brothers and Legendary Entertainment's upcoming monster movie crossover Godzilla vs. Kong. Skarsgard is expected to play the leader of a military unit in the film as Godzilla and King Kong face off, Variety reported. The actor joins a cast that includes Julian Dennison, Brian Tyree Henry, and Damien Bichio. Adam Wingard is directing the project, the 4th entry in Warner Brothers and Legendary Movie Monster universe that consists of 2014's Godzilla, 2017's Kong, Skull Island, and the upcoming sequel Godzilla's King of the Monsters, set to arrive in theaters on May 31st, 2019. Godzilla's King of the Monsters stars Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things fame, will also appear in Godzilla vs. Kong. Skarsgard is best known for his role in the vampire series True Lies and was last seen in HBO's Big Little Lies. He teased in September that he may return for the season 2 of the drama. Jamie Lee Curtis has joined the cast of director Rian Johnson's upcoming murder mystery, Knives Out. Curtis joins an all-star ensemble cast that includes Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Lakeith Stanfield, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, and Ana de Armas. Knives Out will feature Craig as a detective trying to solve a modern-day crime. Other plot details are being kept under wraps. Johnson, best known for helming Star Wars The Last Jedi, is also writing and producing the project alongside Ram Bergman. The production will begin in November. Curtis is coming off her role in the recent release Halloween, a sequel to the first Halloween film from 1978. The slasher pick was the #1 movie in North America, earning $77.5 million at the box office. Johnson is also attached to helm a new Star Wars trilogy that will feature new characters and take place outside the mainline films. Molly Shannon is joining the cast of Netflix's Sextuplets movie. The streaming service company announced in a press release Wednesday that the 54-year-old actress and comedian will star with Marlon Wayans in the new comedy. Also joining the cast are Glenn Turman, Michael Ian Black, and Debbie Morgan. Principal photography is underway in Atlanta for the movie's 2019 release. Sextuplets stars Wayne as Alan, a man who discovers he's a sextuplet during a journey to meet his birth mother. Wayans will play all 6 siblings in addition to co-writing and producing the film. Wayans previously collaborated with Netflix on the movie Naked and his stand-up comedy special Wokish. He said in August, excited to be in business with Netflix on yet another project. I love how they embrace comedy and diversity. I'm looking forward to doing the thing I love most, comedy. Shannon came to fame on Saturday Night Live and has since appeared on Will and Grace, Sex and the City, and Wet Hot American Summer First Day of Camp. She recently starred in the critically acclaimed film Other People. Paramount is developing a remake to the popular 1990s romantic comedy Clueless, which starred Alicia Silverstone in the lead role. Girls Trip writer Tracy Oliver is producing the remake with Glow writer Marquita Robinson handling the script. The remake is in early development with plot details unknown. Clueless, released in 1995, was a retelling of Jane Austen's Emma. Silverstone portrayed Cher, the popular girl at school who played matchmaker for her friends and teachers. Paul Rudd, Stacey Dash, Breckin Mayer, Gemily Sisto, and Brittany Murphy also starred. Oliver posted on Twitter Thursday about her excitement for the remake. She wrote, in reference to the famous line, "Crazy excited to be producing a new take on one of my favorite movies of all time. #Clueless, with the hilarious and super talented at Mark Robinson, writing it as if." Silverstone paid homage to Clueless in June while appearing on Lip Sync Battle. The actress donned her character's signature yellow plaid shirt and miniskirt while performing Fancy by Iggy Azalea. Dr. Phil star Phil McGraw has renewed his deal with CBS. The airline confirmed the 68-year-old television personality secured a new contract with the network to continue his talk show through 2023. Carla Pennington, McGraw said, "I'm so excited to extend my relationship with CBS." Carla Pennington, my unbelievably talented executive producer since day one, leads the most talented and committed team in television, delivering quality, meaningful content every day for so many years. He also added, and perhaps the most important team member, my wife Robin, who has been a part of the show since its inception and is such an invaluable touchstone for me personally. The new deal will take Dr. Phil through its 21st season. The series is in its 17th season and has ranked as the most watched series in total viewers in daytime for the past 7 years, according to Variety. CBS television distribution sales president Steve Hackett said, "Dr. Phil is a titan of daytime television, setting the golden standard, delivering clinically sound, common sense, usable information to millions of homes every day. There has truly never been anyone like him, and we're thrilled to continue our long-time relationship." He also added his show continues to resonate with viewers, whether he's guiding a family in crisis or a celebrity struggling with a problem. We look forward to celebrating 20 years and beyond with Dr. Phil. McGraw is also the creator of the CBS series Bull, which was inspired by his early career, and as an executive producer of the talk show The Doctors. Alan Tudyk is set to voice signature Batman villain the Joker in DC Comics' upcoming Harley Quinn animated series that is coming to the streaming service DC Universe. Diedrich Bader, who will be voicing Batman on Harley Quinn, announced Tudyk's role during an interview with Discussing Film. Bader says, "I did a session with him a while ago, and he's very funny as Joker." IGN also confirmed Tudyk's casting on Thursday. Big Bang Theory star Kelly Kuko will voice Harley Quinn, a character who has an on and off relationship with the Joker. Wanda Sykes, Lake Bell, Christopher Meloni, Giancarlo Esposito, and Jason Alexander will also be providing voices. A teaser trailer for the series was released during the New York Comic-Con, featuring Kuko's Harley Quinn talking with fellow villain Poison Ivy inside Arkham Asylum. The clip suggests the show will feature comedy along with gratuitous violence. Tudyk will also appear on DC's Universe live-action Doom Patrol series as the villainous Mr. Nobody. DC Universe, launched in September, includes original programming such as Titans and will expand to include Doom Patrol, Harley Quinn, a live-action Swamp Thing series, and Season 3 of Young Justice. Tiffany Haddish faced off against Jimmy Fallon in a round of lip-sync battle on The Tonight Show. The segment, which aired on Thursday, featured the pair dancing and pretending to sing two previously selected songs. Fallon started things off with a high, energetic performance of Groove Is in the Heart, which ended with the late-night host trying to catch his breath. Haddish was up next and performed Afro Puffs by the Lady of Rage, an MC the comedian said was one of her favorites while growing up in Los Angeles. Fallon says, "You're going rough with your Afro Puff." Haddish replies, we're going gangster, baby." Fallon then performed Psycho by Post Malone, where he donned fake face tattoos in order to resemble the rapper. Haddish ended things with a performance of Sex Machine by James Brown. She requested a black and white filter for the cameraman and wore a cape. Fallon declared Haddish the winner due to her impressive legwork. CBS All Access has ordered 2 seasons of an animated comedy series called Star Trek Lower Decks from Rick and Morty writer-producer Mike McCann. No vocal cast has been announced yet for the show about the support crew serving on what is described in a press release as one of Starfleet's least important ships. The streaming service CBS All Access is also the home of Star Trek Discovery, the latest chapter in the live-action Star Trek franchise. Executive producer Alec Kurtzman said in a statement Thursday, "Mike won our hearts with his first sentence. I want to do a show about the people who put the yellow cartridge in the food replicator so a banana can come out on the other end. His cat's name is Riker. His son's name is Sagan. The man is committed. He is brilliantly funny and knows every inch of every Trek episode. And that's his secret sauce," he writes, with the pure, joyful heart of a true fan. "As we broaden the world of Trek to fans of all ages, we're so excited to include Mike's extraordinary voice." Kurtzman's credits include The Mummy, Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Discovery. In May, it was announced that 70 new episodes of Rick and Morty had been ordered for Turner's Adult Swim programming block. The cartoon follows the adventures of a mad scientist and his grandson. Love Actually and Nanny McPhee actress Emma Thompson is set to star in the futuristic drama Years and Years. The press release says two-time Oscar winner Emma Thompson stars in the family saga as Vivian Rook, an outspoken celebrity turned political figure whose controversial opinions divide the nation. She's a new breed of a politician, an entertainer, a rebel, a trickster, and her rise to power leads us into an unknown future. Production on the 6-part series, which follows a family over the course of 15 years, begins this week in Manchester. It was written by Doctor Who and a very British scandal scribe, Russell T. Davies. Co-starring Jessica Haynes, Rory Keener, Ruth Madeley, Tiana Miller, Anne Reid, and Russell Tovey. The show will be airing on the BBC in the United Kingdom and on HBO in the United States. Casey Boyles, the president of HBO Programming, said in a statement, "HBO is thrilled to once again partner with the BBC and to be joining Red Production Company in showcasing the stellar work of Russell T. Davies and Emma Thompson with the sweeping family saga which captured the spirit of our time." Chrissy Teigen got us scared during a recent trip to a haunted house. The 32-year-old model and television personality visited the first Purge maze at Universal Studios with the Ellen DeGeneres Show executive producer Andy Lassner. Ellen DeGeneres shared a video of the outing during Thursday's episode of her show. DeGeneres sent Lassner to a haunted house every year ahead of Halloween. Tiger and Lasner were surprised by a person in costume before they even entered the maze. The pair were spooked by people in costumes and masks as they made their way through the attraction. Lasner advised Teigen, "Look for holes, that's always a tell." She responded, "Wait, what are coming out of the holes?" Teigen and Lasner laughed about the experience on Twitter following their visit. Teigen wrote the compilation at the end, "I'm crying." Lasner added, here you go, sickos. I hope my humiliation makes your day a bit better." Teigen is the host of the Spike TV series Lipstick Battle. She is the parent of 2-year-old daughter Luna and 5-month-old son Miles with her husband, singer John Legend, and gave an update on Miles this week. Iman says she will never remarry in the wake of David Bowie's death. The 63-year-old model said in a brand new interview with Natalie Porter's magazine, Porter added that she still considers Bowie to be her husband nearly 3 years after the singer's death. Iman declared, "I will never remarry. I mentioned my husband the other day with someone, and they said to me, 'You mean your late husband?' I said, 'No, he is always going to be my husband.'" She says, "I do feel very lonely, but do I want a relationship? I can say never, but no, not now." Bowie died at the age of 69 in January 2016 following a battle with liver cancer. Iman acknowledged fan grief for the singer, but said she doesn't appreciate people taking photos while offering their condolences. She says, "I get the fans' grief, but it's not the same. They have lost someone they looked up to. We have lost a husband and a father." The model said of Bowie, who was parents to daughter Alexandria with Iman and son Duncan with Angie Bowie. She shared, "And sometimes I don't want people to know how sad I am. People say to me, 'Oh, you're strong.' I'm not strong. I'm just trying to keep it together." Iman took to Instagram in June 2017 on what would have been her 25th wedding anniversary with Bowie. She shared a photo with the late singer, writing, "I will walk forever just to be in your arms again." Ariana Grande has announced a new world tour in support of her 4th studio album, Sweetener. Concert dates for the North American leg of the world tour will release by Grande on Twitter Thursday. Grande will begin the tour March 18th at the Time Union Center in Albany, New York, before ending her North American trek on June 18th at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The pop star will also be performing in such cities as Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, Toronto, Detroit, Denver, Los Angeles, Dallas, Miami, and Atlanta, among others. International tour dates will be announced at a later time. Ticket pre-sales for the American Express car members will take place on November 1st at 10 a.m. local time until November 3rd, 10 p.m. local time. Grande did not announce when tickets will go on sale for the general public. Sweetener was released in August and reached the top of the U.S. album charts. The project contained the singles No Tears Left to Cry and God is a Woman. Pop music star Justin Timberlake canceled Wednesday's concert at Madison Square Garden, New York, because he is suffering from severely bruised vocal cords. The singer tweeted that he is following doctor's orders. Timberlake wrote, "I'm going to make this up to you, and the new show will be on my birthday, January 31st. More info to come. Again, I'm sorry to do this, but excited to see you soon." Timberlake's first book, a memoir called Hindsight, is going on sale next week. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1985, Whitney Houston earns her first #1 hit with Saving All My Love for You. Talent, good looks, and connections in high places, that's a combination that might spell success for almost any aspiring pop star, and Whitney Houston had all three. Beautiful and talented, Houston was the daughter of soul singer Cissy Houston and the niece of pop star Dionne Warwick, and she parlayed her hereditary gifts and the professional nurturing of her well-connected family into superstardom of a kind of rarity matched before or since. Nearly unknown prior to the release of her debut album, Whitney Houston, she shot to stardom when her first chart-topping hit, Saving All My Love for You, hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 on this date in 1985. Written by the team of Michael Masser and Jerry Goffin, who had teamed up previously on Diana Ross's 1975 #1 hit, theme from Mahogany, Don't You Know Where You're Going To. The ballad Save All My Love for You was the second single from Whitney Houston, which followed You Give Good Love, which peaked at #3 on the pop charts in July 1985. Released as a single in August 1985, Saving All My Love eventually earned Houston a 1986 Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. when the next two singles from her debut album, How Will I Know and Greatest Love of All, also topped the pop charts in early 1986, 23-year-old Whitney Houston established herself as one of the biggest names in popular music. Over the course of the next decade, Houston would sell tens of millions of albums and earn 8 more number one hits, a figure eclipsed only by Mariah Carey among solo female recording artists. But only one of Houston's albums, 1992 soundtrack to The Bodyguard, featuring the monumentally successful cover of Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You, would match her 25 million selling debut in terms of commercial impact. Nearly 2 years in the making, under the personal guidance of Arista Records chief Clyde Davis, Whitney Houston ranked among the 40 the biggest sellers of all time, according to the Recording Industry Association of America. It also served to launch the career of a singer who earned popular enough to earn a top 20 pop hit with the Star Spangled Banner, not once but twice, in 1991 during the Persian Gulf War, and again 10 years later in the aftermath of the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. In the late 90s, Houston's personal struggles began to overshadow her personal achievements amid rumors of substance abuse issues and erratic behavior. On February 11, 2012, the night before the annual Grammy Award ceremony, 48-year-old Houston was found unconscious in her room at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles and was later pronounced dead. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, October 26, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night and God bless you all.